Welcome back.
All right, and welcome back to the show. If you've been following the headline news, what's been going on between the US and Canada, of course, two names that pop up are Michael Cohen and, of course, Jody Wilson-Raybould. Well, Michael Cohen, former attorney for Donald Trump, is shedding some serious light on how Donald Trump may actually be doing business. And is he applying the same methodologies, values, and everything to the presidency? And are these things really worth the president? Is this what we want to see in a United States president, quote-unquote leader of the free world? We're hearing stories about racism, shall we say tax evasion? Boasting to insurance companies how big his assets are, while going back to the IRS and the U.S. tax people saying that maybe they're not so big, so that he can pay less taxes and get more benefit from the insurance companies in case of a loss. Is this honesty in doing business, and is he again applying the same methodology of honesty to the presidency? I don't even really want to get into his theories about the wall and all those sort of things. That we're just going to stick with. These are some of the things that Michael Cohen has brought to light with Donald Trump. Well, considering the fact that that this is being broadcast from north of the U.S. in Canada, we have to also look at Jody Wilson-Raybould, and she is shedding light on the S&C mess, where a corporation is trying to essentially buy government and buy legislation, lobbying for ways that they would see them be held exempt from criminal charges and penalties that in the way that they are actually doing business. Now, I understand there has to be an importance in policy put to doing jobs, to making sure that jobs are created so that we keep a strong economy. That's always going to be true, but do we want to sacrifice integrity in order to have a strong economy, or do we want to bolster our integrity so that we maintain our economy? And while I'm not in a member of parliament or any of that sort of thing, I'm just looking at what is happening. I can't say to speak to those tough decisions on that, but I do want to say that as a citizen and the person watching what the government, who is supposed to be in charge of this country, is doing, maybe they need to take a second look. So, my hat's off to, of course, Jody Wilson-Raybould for sticking to her guns and saying, "Hey, no, you're not just going to bully over me and create these policies without us looking closely at what is actually going on." And so she's actually doing the job that she's supposed to do. And over the weekend, a question came to light: should she be running for re-election? And from where I'm sitting, it's like absolutely, the woman is doing what she set out to do. She's doing her job for the people, and that's the important part. She's doing her job for the people, and that's what we need to. That's what we want from our elected officials. So, that is about all we have for today from this past weekend. There's been lots of testimony, and of course questions. Is Jody Wilson-Raybauld's testimony going to hurt the Liberals, especially in the time of election? So, that has yet to be seen. We'll see what happens. I know that there's been statements made by the NDP and the Conservatives over what is happening and their concerns, and I guess they should be putting some of this into how they're going to campaign, because I think people are really concerned about what's going on with our government and making sure that our government is actually acting in the best interest for us. So, as we move forward with this show, I will be bringing more people on to one interview and two more opinions. We'll have an open discussion between me and other people who actually advocate for rights and policy. So, with that being said, have a good afternoon, and I will see you later on for the Influence Club rant and broadcast. So, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
No, that's alright. This is pretty close proximity-wise.
Yeah.